Good morning, everybody. I am back with yet another part of my Dawntrail journey. Be sure to grab your snacks and your drinks and buckle up, because we're gonna go on a trip. I can't say I'm looking forward to today's recording, I mean. But I think I made it clear in the last episode that I'm not really comfortable with this zone. It kind of makes my hair stand on end, and yeah. I'm gonna try and get through it though. I'm guessing we'll reach the city today. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm really hoping that part of why the queen doesn't wear, doesn't wear the weird headpiece on her head is because she doesn't like it and doesn't agree with it. I'm hoping that's 100% a Zoralia thing and we get to get rid of it, because I am really, really, really uncomfortable with it, honestly. But we'll see. We shall see. I mean, I think that's part of why she sent me here, so that I can find people who are clearly against the use of it. So, my hope is she intentionally did that so that we would see the flip side of things and see why she wants to stop Zoralia so much. But we shall see. Oh, all right. Let's get into it, shall we? All right. Let's see. At this point, I doubt anything could possibly surprise me. Arenville's... Whoa, try that again. Arenville's mother's a floating machine. That makes about as much sense as everything else thus far. That's not the kind of voice I want for her. The Alligans had machines that could be controlled remotely. Is she using something similar to communicate with us? Boy, I really, really, really hope so. I can't say I understand what's going on, but at least Kafkia is safe. I think I said that right. I also want to talk to this lady. Hello. Okay, I was expecting a little bit more than that, but yeah, Sure. Still some life left in this. Okay, so they seem like the kind that commandeer weapons and then use them to fight back. That's a vibe, at least. Oh, nostalgia? Geode? Kasia? Oh my god. I didn't hear the pronunciation of her name again. Always too much always too much excitement with her. Sorry for drawing our weapons on you. No, it's okay. I get it. We walked into your base out of nowhere. If it's any consolation, this is all rather confusing to us as well. Oh? Come, make yourselves comfortable. Forgot she doesn't really have a southern accent. Alright, let's see. Gone and forgotten. Arenville is conflicted by this long-fated reunion. Yeah, that's very fair. Let's hear what she has to say. Another cutscene? Another cutscene. We're about halfway, I think, through the 97 quest, too. I noticed we already did 5, so it should be the 6th. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Baldessian. It's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? On itchy. Okay. Oh god, thank you, it's remote. Oh, it's remote. Thank god. I was like, if she turned into a robot, I'm gonna... No. No! You know? Just, oh, yeah. Thank god it's remote. Oh. She's not dead. Maybe. Probably? I don't know what to think anymore. In any case... Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. Me? What operations? We're members of a resistance organization. Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Saralja's ambitions for conquest. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, so basically the Queen wanted us to meet them because they're on our side, and she wants us to have more allies. Okay, that bodes well. That means she supports the people who doesn't use those thing. I mean, she cares about all her people, but... Okay, anyway. I'm just glad she's probably, hopefully, not behind the stupid headpiece thing that I don't like. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. That's fair. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. Truth be told, or though truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. And that is... As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Yeah. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Ah. Then, does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Saralja. Wait. Huh? What do you mean by the time you... So then, the original Oblivion could tell this was trying to happen and was trying to prevent it, but then it happened anyway, so then the new members from Turad decided to just stop Saralja? I think? Maybe? Okay. Oh, that's a great face. I want a minion of this. That's amazing. But we failed to do that. And now he's taking his army outside the dome. Yeah. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? There's one on the table. Get it away. Get it away. Check it against the wall. You mean this? It's a regulator. The pinnacle of electrope technology. And that we don't wear, it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Yeah, tell me the horrible truth. Allow me to explain. I like his hair. Very bright blue. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Yeah, I noticed. I very much so noticed, and I hate it here. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Whoa, sorry there. I don't know why that keeps happening. Anyway. They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Yeah. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation, to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Souls as a common resource, and payment for services rendered. I hate it here so much. True. That's a fair point, Raha. The void scent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind. And similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Probably. What did we learn from Post Endwalker? Oh, thank you for the music. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we learned sad things. Very sad things. Doesn't it dilute your sense of self? Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? Both. Yeah, doesn't it... Or... Okay. Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? Oh, so that's why they get rid of people, because then they become the souls that get put into your storage, and you can't get corrupted by them if you have no memory of them, and it's actually getting worse, and I hate it here. Get me out of this fucking half. I don't want to be here at all. That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. It clicked for her. I hate it here so much. Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. Mm-hmm. Oh. Are you Tarari? Do you know? Do you know Waklamat? We don't know if Namika had a child or not. Probably not, I suppose. But anyway, I'm wondering if he at least knows of her. Of Waklamat. Probably from Namika? Because I imagine Namika mothered others. It was in her nature to, so... The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, the memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. Uh-huh. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Yeah, get out. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. I knew it. So this is what is meant by the memories being in the cloud. Indeed. All memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators, and an integral step in soul cell production. I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here. Oh, great, we're gonna get a full lesson. Oh, he died. Later, nerd. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. Oh, so you feed on the soul as it... Okay, whatever. I don't like it. Okay, the soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. I bet. So the other orb is memory. Great. So instead of ether and soul, it's soul and memory. Fun. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. Don't like it here. I don't like it here. Why are you so happy, my dude? I hate it here. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. Uh-huh. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yokyui philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Exactly. Yeah, I figured they were a tiny bit similar, but only unless you don't, or only if you don't think about it at all, kind of vibe. And I hate that I'm right. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encased in Alexandria. This system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. Okay. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. Just find it hard to believe that Terali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Oh, that's good, at least. Sphene didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Ah, so you've already met.
She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zoralja.
Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death, or the security of the regulators. That's fair.
Everything that lives must die. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things.
True. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regular...
Wait. Don't put one of those on. I swear to God, don't put one of those on me. Don't you dare. Do not. No, 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 no. Don't put it on Aaronville either. Don't put it on any of us. None. None. Ugh. Really don't like these things.
Ooh. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself.
I really don't want to.
I'm just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now.
Why do I have a horrible feeling? I mean, I 100% think that they're gonna die, but if they do this regularly, what the fuck? Oh God, I don't want to see this. I don't want to be here. Oh, okay. I just gotta get through this as quickly as possible.
Who are we going to see exactly?
That's a great question, Clement.
Come with me and you'll find out.
I don't know why I keep trying to go southern with her, but, oops. Oh, I don't want to see this. My discomfort is intense. I don't like it at all. I'll talk to Geo to Nostalgia on my way out. Okay. Take care not to get struck by lightning out there. One fellow reckoned you could dodge them by jumping back the instant there's a flash, but that's crazy if you ask me. Yeah, I wouldn't... Lightning comes from both the earth and the sky at the same time, meeting in the middle. That's not gonna help you. Anyway.
Firearms make the most sense for people who don't have combat training like us.
It's fair.
That's why we salvage as many as we can from the mechanical soldiers and convert them for our use.
Okay. Most intriguing.
Nostalgia is my twin sister. Like most people, we both used to wear regulators, but, well, let's just say a lot happened.
Oh? Oh God. Oh no, Brain, why do you have to think like that? I don't know why, but my brain was like, if they ever died at the same time, where their memories swapped and they became different people. Sort of, but while still remaining, of course, twins to each other. God, if that ever oh, I hate it here. I hate it here so much. I don't think it would fuck up like that, but I guess it could, depending on how it quote-unquote regulates things. Ugh. I really don't like this place. I don't want to be in Dawntrail anymore.
I am also kind of hoping that... I mean, hopefully it can abolish this system and then everything will be better. Maybe. Ugh, maybe. If nothing else, I hope the story never continues off of this shit again, because I really, really am uncomfortable. Come on, girl. Well, to see how the regulars work, but how? I'm sorry, but I just can't accept the idea of using souls as a resource. Same. I suppose, technically, if they're in a world that ended up kind of like the 13th, where there was a pocket of life within a dead zone, using souls as a resource was, again, the exact same as Voids and eating each other, but in a more slightly humane thing that you can opt into. Like a soul donor kind of thing, but I just, no. You know, just no. So those regulars are to blame for everyone forgetting Namika. For forgetting what a wonderful person she was. To alter the memories of the populace with such precision is no small feat. You know what else is no small feat? Getting through Dawntrail. What does she intend to show us? Yeah, that's a great question. Everyone here? Good. It is the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends around... It is the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Striker, one of these hunters. Okay. Okay. Fine, I'm fine. I'll get over it eventually. Eventually. What do you think is in this box? No. No. It's hard to voice act when I'm distressed. Hold on. Let me try voicing Ali first. Judging by its name, I take it this facility is for gathering lightning energy. Oh, so the people here probably die a lot. What do you think is in this box? I'm guessing food. No, I still botched that. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's food, though. Given the opportunity, I should very much like to study Electrope on behalf of the students. That's fair. While I am not blind to the potential benefits of these regulators, the risks inherent in giving another party the power to alter your memories cannot be overstated. Never mind the ethical considerations of using souls in such a fashion. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, there's quote-unquote benefits, but at the same time... let's get this over with. Oh, fucking same, man. Striker will show you what life can be like wearing a regulator. Are you gonna... Do they die regularly, or are you just gonna ask them to die? Or are you gonna give us a... I swear to God, if there are any bodies in any of these boxes, I swear to God. Oh, God. Get me out of here. Kostya, what are you doing here? And with so many friends? Actually, wait, you're an Elizan. That's weird to see in Turar. Are you Alexandrian then? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assumed they were wearing special regulators like Queen Sphne's crown. Oh, she does have a ring. I was really hoping you wouldn't say that. Okay. I assumed they were wearing special regulators like Queen Sphne's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable, but, I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Katsuya said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. The Thunder Yard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. And that's why base is nearby. Okay. Some good they are, huh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. And by that, she means soul savings. Oh. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Uh-huh. I brought this lot here to see the danger you speak of, if it's not too much trouble to ask. Ah, of course. In which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any beast. On any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. Uh-huh. The demonstration of your death, you mean? I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. I think I understand, and I really don't like it. I hate it here. I'm afraid I must leave the fighting to you. That's fine. My fussy little bun-bun was never any good at fighting, and this body of mine isn't suited to it either. We'll leave this work in your capable hands. My fussy little bun-bun. That's so fucking cute, I'm not gonna lie. So that's why they're defective, because they came in range, probably got struck by lightning, and, you know, stopped working properly. Oh, what if it puts me in a cutscene? Oh. Probably won't, but whatever. Oh, look, the Thunder Beast. Sorry, Bolt Hound. Good. Heard. Oh, my health is low. I just noticed. Ah, hello. I didn't really need to care, but, you know, it's fine. My timer ran out. Darn. Ah, cutscene. Go figure. This is gonna go horrible. Oh, she's a monk. Okay. This one'll do nicely. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I faced worse. Just watch. Don't like the looks. I don't like the look of this. Let us help. Oh no! Look out! Ah! That's hard to voice that quickly. Let alone read quickly. Game, you're doing it again. Voice these things. And as I figured, we came to watch a murder. 12 preserve. She needs healing. She's dead. Yeah. That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Uh-huh. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. Great! So she gets to boost too. Just like Zaralja. But what exactly is this process? Is this you tapping into somebody else's memories? Somebody with greater combat capabilities than you? Is that what you meant by special souls? Are they just tapping into the cloud for that? Oh god, I hate this. Just like Zaralja. Come on, let's get out of here. How do you get a saving, or build up a saving of souls if you fucking die that often and that easily? I don't get it. I don't think you think. That's also a function of the regulator. Yeah, you missed that one. You came after that. I think he was the only one in our party currently who didn't see that. Yeah, because Y'shtola was also, not there, but she went off to do her thing. I think I understand now how Zeralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me... Oh, shit, I missed the screenshot. Don't tell me you empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the Serpentine soldier who oh god. I'm reminded of the Serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. Oh yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense, yeah. Either somebody with more combat experience or with the beast. And either way, I don't like... Oh, that's why they... Oh, fuck me. One of the farmers said that they raise livestock and then have to send them out. I assumed she meant for the slaughter. She meant so that they're put into the... Oh, that's just... Oh, I hate it here. Oh, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. So you've crossed paths with one of the Keen's elite? Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. Oh. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Yeah. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. 2 years was more of a memory access. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. Uh-huh. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with 2 kinds of souls, those of peoples and those of beasts. Which means it got even worse than just being people. It's... Oh, it's getting grosser. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Okay. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. Uh-huh. And what about the souls of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many and you'll become more beast than man. Great. Ugh. I hate it so much. Come on, just keep going. Changing one's form through the souls of other beings, it becomes more and more reminiscent of Void Scent. Uh-huh. Yet unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. Hmm? A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. Uh-huh, I'm with you, Allie. Let's beat somebody up to end this, because gross. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
is indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. The civilizations and the reflections are surprising indeed. Good. Another quest done. Thank God. I understand this is part of their culture, but it is no less disconcerting. Uh-huh. Having seen the beauty of the ethereal sea firsthand, I simply can't accept what they've done here, and I simply can't accept what they've done here in Alexandria. Mm-hmm. When Emmett Selk spoke of surprising civilizations and other reflections, I wondered if he had Alexandria in mind. Uh-huh. I've never seen it for myself, but it's said that if a beast soul is potent enough, a single soul is enough to induce a monstrous transformation. So something like a Tural Vitral, for example. Sven speaks of lived experiences that suggest she's far older than she appears. Considering the power of these regulators, perhaps it's not so far-fetched. Oh god, that's... I've been wondering about that for Sven. For a while now, and I've been wondering about her age, because she seems too young, yet too wise. I mean, Wiklamat's similar, but there's something just different, inherently, about Sven, and I wouldn't even be surprised if she was not only the sole ruler for before Zeralja showed up, but the sole leader for hundreds of years, and the only one who can remember that is no one, except the Cloud, and that's part of why the memories are deleted, so nobody catches on to that either. Haha. I'm gonna cry. I almost just spilled all my tea on me. Oh. Okay, I finished my cuppa. I'm gonna make a thing. Oh. I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here. Ugh. I'm sorry. I really hate this zone. I've never even wanted to skip in this game. Not even through the quote-unquote boring parts. And I want my skin to stop feeling like it's crawling. This place makes me so uncomfy. Alright. Disconcerting. How dare they not let, people return to the ethereal sea? Wonder if Emmett Selk meant places like Alexandria. Something like a Travidral, for example, would be a way to immediately just, like, decimate your form. And by the way, thank you for not putting those stupid things on any of us, because I'm repulsed enough as it is. Sven could potentially be hundreds of years old. God, I hate it here. While we all have our thoughts on souls, for now the important thing is we know what powers Zeralja has at his disposal. True. It is one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether. So, living versus dead. What's consciously there, normally, and subconsciously there. So, the soul versus memories, in a way, is what he's saying. What stripped memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tuliolo's concern. With his newfound power, Zeralja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped no matter the cost. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd also like to Control-Alt-Delete Alexandria off the map right now, but I'll... Oh? Stuff has been added to my codex. Some of this wasn't in the codex already? Weird. Anyway, I got an achievement, so is this level 78? Damn, I tried. I dreamed a dream. Regulators give Zeralja a frightful advantage, and that's just one of the devices he's gotten his hands on. True. If we're to have a chance at defeating him, we'll have to learn all we can about the technology he has at his disposal.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check that nobody else's thing has changed. I really hate it here. Oh, his did. Sveen looks to be of an age with Alice and Wuklamont, but now I wonder if these regulators have anything to do with that.
Probably.
So Wuklamont and Alice are about the same age. That's further confirmation. Okay, cool.
Aw, I really want to be wrong about Sveen being way older. I was like vaguely worried about it, but now I'm really uncomfortable by it.
Embracing Oblivion. Yeah, I'd like to, because I really want to get all of y'all the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Koskia regards you with concerned curiosity. I trust you've gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria? It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. Yeah, it's probably the best place to go to... Yeah. Anyway. At this rate... There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel.
Okay.
Give me them. Oh, great. Blue quests. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. You know, a piece of me forgot that they were even gonna be blue quests. I want to get out of this zone so much, I'm half tempted to not do them. Which is really fucking weird for me. And I know that I can't just not do them. Flying is best in every zone, but I don't want to learn more. For the first time in this expansion, I don't want to learn more because everything I'm learning is just gross and not okie dokie, and I just, ugh. Like, a couple of my friends seem to really embrace, like, hey, techie stuff, cool, and I'm over here like, did they read anything? Like, I don't know if they read anything, because I am so... this is revolting to me. I just... ugh. Oh, I can't. I just can't, man. I understand the argument that we should keep an open mind if this practice is integral to the culture, but every fiber of my being rails against it. Exactly, I can't approve. I mean, if it's a similar situation to, the Void, the Void, right? Where your soul just goes away and you have to eat others in order to survive in general. Like, I don't necessarily like that either, but they can't go to the Ethereal Sea and they can't die while eternally feeling like they're starving to death unless they eat someone else's ether. I can understand why they're cannibalizing each other, but that doesn't mean I have to like that they're cannibalizing each other. You know what I mean? Like, here, dying prematurely from something other than old age. No one likes that. We can all relate to that being shit. But the fact that they're... oh god, there's so much more to it than that. And that's when the problem arises. And just becomes, ugh, you know? I just, I hate it here. And they should be using animal souls to do it either. I mean, Do they not have an ethereal sea? Is that why they do it? I need a better reason than just dying sucks. Because no shit, Sherlock. No one said if dying was good. That doesn't mean fucking harvest other people's souls to get away with murder kind of vibes, you know? Like, what the fuck? I mean, they've probably eliminated murder. After all, everyone just comes back. Ha 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 ha. I hate it here. To think that everyone has lived here for 30 years. Long enough to be accustomed to the way of life. What does Lamachi want to discuss, I wonder? Tis well that we could see firsthand how regulators are used, to draw upon even the souls of fiends. I shudder to imagine how powerful Zoraljah could become. True. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Toliolo and Alexandria. And while Zoraljah, knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. That's true, yes. Indeed. Indeed. We haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Katya and her people. Good. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy, and the quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. Embrace Oblivion. Har, 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 har. Would you say we're returning to Oblivion? You know, I'm gonna give you that reference. It's the song to Eden's Sheba. That's the name of the song, Return to Oblivion. I'm just gonna give you that one because not everybody looks at song titles to things, so. That was that reference. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zoraljah. And Erenville's mom is there, so how bad could it be? In theory. Sphene too claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate? May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Erenville's mother. Yeah. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. Yeah. A fair point. And, knowing Zoraljah, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. Yeah. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we could get would be welcome. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. There's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. True. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Toliolo. He's right. She could be in the cloud, for all we know. I'm still not convinced she's alive. Like, I fucking hope, but I'm not convinced either. Ironville's right on this one. Which he often is, because he's a pretty smart cookie, actually. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Katya. But I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. Why are they mowing outside my window right now? I want to fight whoever's mowing. You could probably hear the mower. I'm gonna fight them. Not really, probably, but I wanna. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Sheesh. Oh my god, why do they keep getting closer? It's vibrating my room. Stop. Go away. Please. Go away. Shoo. Shoo. Shoo! Okay. Need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zeralja for good and all. I actually want to beat them up, just a little bit. I wish I lived in a room that was quiet. What's more, I trust you, Aaronville. Fair. You've always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? Fair. If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. I trust you as well. No, yeah, I trust you as well. Oh, thank goodness, they seem to be going away. Bless. That's always the way of it with you. Fine. If you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. And they're back. Who do I have to fight today? Sheesh. I'm gonna go insane. I'm not exactly fond of loud noises, let alone ones that vibrate my entire room. You know what, I need to make tea anyway. Perhaps this is a good chance for a bleep bloop. And I will make tea and take like a short break. And by the time I'm back, we bloop, you bloop, no, wait. I bloop back into existence for the recording. And it's quieter. Hopefully. Unless, are they gone again? I mean, I do still need tea. I think they're gone. Okay, fine. I'll keep going then for now. How many quests have we been through so far today? Let's... Oh. Aha! Boom, 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 boom. Did we do that one today? No, we did that one last time, right? So on the... No, we started with this one. Oh, okay. So we got quite a bit that I need to get through stuff. Okay. Okay, well... Off we get, I suppose. Oh, hello again. The wildlife can be very dangerous out there. You need to take care if you don't wear a regulator.
You understand how regulators work now, I trust. It's one of those things that's best seen in action.
That's fair, yeah.
I agree with Wook Lamont. It's a gamble regardless of whether or not we choose to work with the people here. And more knowledge is better than less.
It's a gamble regardless of whether or not we choose to work with the people. Yeah. And more knowledge is better than less. Yeah. You're right.
While I'm all for dealing with Zeralja, we need to consider how our actions may affect ordinary Alexandrians. They're not the enemy after all.
Yeah.
I'm unaccustomed to seeing her make decisions like a ruler. Better that than her former facilitating self, though.
With the resources at their disposal, I'm hopeful that Katua and her people will make great allies.
It's open.
The vow of resolve is possessed of conviction and flexibility both. If the tales are true, she learned much in the course of the rite of succession. She did. I was there beside her the entire time, watching her grow and learn. Okay. Let's get a group photo here, yeah? Okay. Let's keep going. Voice, please? Probably not. Yeah, okay. Hey. Katsuya, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Saralja. The face! I do love Katsuya's robot. The best.
But I thought he was your brother.
So you do know her! They're not blood related, first off. Second, he's always been an ass. Third, yeah, he killed their father. We don't care. We're doing it.
Do you really mean to kill your own kin?
My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. That too, yeah. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. True. Like us, you and yours oppose Zaralja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. Me too, man. And there's the noise. Now it's on the other side of my window. Or room.
It feels like it is. Maybe it's not.
I don't know. It's vibrating my whole room. It's hard to tell. I realize that this is sudden. That it's a gamble to trust somebody you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg you.
Meanwhile, the twins are like,
I love your little faces. You're the best part of this whole section. This robot. I really don't like this part. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Hell yeah. Truth be told, it's been tough going it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Will be your strength, then. Such a silly little robot. Besides, how could we not trust you? We are Turali after— Oh, your son. Yeah, no, that's fair. My only son is with you. My only son is with you. My fussy little bun. He's all the reason I need. Uh-huh, I bet. Fussy little bun. That's too cute. Then it's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. You are the best part. Please be voiced more. Oh, thank you, Katsuya. Everyone, together we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. God, I hope so. I just want to murder a bitch and get out. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zaralja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower?
After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself.
Aw, does he know everybody wants to kill him? That's cute.
I'm gonna kill him. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the Queen.
Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zaralja will eventually march on Tuliolol again. Then we can go after him.
Hey.
The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. Yeah, that's not really ideal. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. That's also bad. Meanwhile, we're all like, huh? No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? He's an asshole and likes to do it himself. My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolo. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Koana, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. True. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of your Surely he's aware of our presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. What did I say? Kind of important for me to know what the hell I'm yelling at her. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Huh? Show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Oh, I probably said, and how should we do that? Okay. That's not confusing or anything. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Koana instead. He'll attack Tuliolo again, like he said he would. Fair. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolo requires that Zeralja lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Thank you. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Link pearls work. Shall we call Stola? Indeed, they need time to prepare their defenses. We can call Alfie. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Y'shtola, and will make sure to keep our comrades appraised of developments. Okay. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. Very good. It seems we have a plan. I love this robot. That's it. That's the whole thing redeeming the last bit of Dawntrail is this robot. And the lady's personality. Just, you know? Everything else is mostly creepy. But I like her team. They're cool so far. They're chill. They're chill. And they'll be good teammates. But, I don't like this world. I don't like Alexandria. While we wait for Zeralja to move, you do well to prepare for battle. And it begins with familiarizing yourself with the technology that empowers him. True. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower, in the residential district of Solution 9. Ah, great. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. That will be arranged. About that. Sphene said that she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. Ah, great. That's good to frippin' know. Well, guess I have to be wary of her ass now. Ugh. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance.
Yeah, okay.
Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? Please do. After all, names are good to know when working together. True. It's eerie hearing my mother's voice come from that peculiar machine. Fair. If this isn't their main headquarters, I can't imagine what the actual place is like. The intelligence that Kachua and her people possess will be very useful to our efforts. Yep. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a broken jar. I was like, huh? Just looked out of place as hell, you know? Anyway. Between making new friends and entering the tower, I can't help but feel a little excited. Yeah, excitement. Excited to get this over with. Is it just me, or are Arenville and Kachucha complete opposites in personality? Yep. Yep. Okay, the info from them will be helpful. Arenville and his mom are opposites. It's kind of exciting seeing new places and making new friends. Wow, this place is pretty good, but what could their headquarters look like? Oh, there's another jar over there. Okay. Oh, that's a rock next to it. I was like, huh? And it's weird hearing Mama's voice from a machine. I'm okay. Not the hiccups. Oh no, not the hiccups. Anything but that. Yup. Anything but the hiccups, you say? Okay. It's interesting how different a pair of twins' names are. Nice to meet you. If Kachia trusts you, then so do we. Nah. It's interesting that they're pink-haired twins with a little bit of a darker shade that vaguely reminds me of a pair of twins from another game. Nah, it's not a reference. That'd be weird. Referencing another Square Enix game within a Square Enix game? They would never. Now, these are very different than those two, but I am vaguely reminded of, the Nier Automata twin. Well, yes. Nier Replicant / Nier Automata twins. They're not the same at all. They just made me think of them. The lack of voices is still driving me insane. While Oblivion is operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Geo, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayakwe. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? Ugh. That explains the resemblance. Bayake is a Tonawamton name, unless I'm mistaken? So their parents were Alexandrian and Tonawamton? Maybe? Yep, there it is. That would be why they were named so different, okay. That's right. Our mother is Tuliolin, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. That's fair. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. Oh. Oh. I see. Their memories were taken from them, and that's probably part of why they decided to give it up, huh? Also, I think I'm making her voice a little too high-pitched. My bad. I like to think I carry a part of her with me. There we go. So, what made you decide to join Oblivion? It's a great question that I'd love to know the answer of. Oh? What? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. That's beyond fair, honestly. I feel like my model's doing that thing where it leans too far to the side. Let me reset it. Oh yeah, it's definitely doing that, okay. Okay. There we go. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now. Everyone who had known him. Bastard! Even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together we'll avenge your father. Aw. And yours, Wukuma. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Tonawamton name, I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes. Our mother's homeland. Aww. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice. You'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts, all. Ah, Alaneshpia. One last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kachuya. She talks about you so much, it's clear how important you are to her. Aww. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Squints. Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. You didn't really tell us much about you, Geode. Are we about to get a... Yeah, meanwhile in Everkeep. There it is. I was like, are we about to get a meanwhile? Hey look, it's the cloud. You know, Square, when you said you were upgrading the servers for the game, I didn't think this is what you meant, Lamau.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
Ah, shit. Here we go.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin. I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered.
Aww.
What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path.
What are you looking to find, though? That's the problem. I know she wants the best for her people, but to what degree, you know? I'm nervous.
I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolog?
Oh, it's the mower triggering my mic, isn't it? I thought it was the cutscene voices for a second, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure I got that covered. Whee!
What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
Right?
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family.
God, I hate you.
The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing.
The fact that you thought defeating him would achieve anything is kind of dumb, and that's on you, buddy.
To kill them is my only recourse.
Ah, yes. To be dumber than you could be is your only recourse. Very good. You keep that up, buddy.
Wook Lamont and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They did it with a team, so you'd have to kill everyone in the team, first off. Second, you're still an idiot.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
He gives no shits about anyone. You need to learn that now, if you haven't already.
I am bound to no one. Serve
yeah.
none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions.
Oh, so that's how this relationship's been going. Got it.
Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason.
Yeesh. So we can trust her. It's just a matter of what consequence will that bring to her. And her people.
Uklamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
Mm-hmm.
What now?
Okay, so I can trust her well enough, anyway. That doesn't mean I have to like her practices, though. Alright. It takes no small amount of courage to oppose Zeral Jenna's army. The members of Oblivion must have been driven indeed. True. Nostalgia and Wayake remind me of Alphino and myself. Similar, but so very different. We should chat sometime. Trade twin tales. That's funny. I like that. They say the sky outside the barrier is truly beautiful. I'd love to see it one day. It do be, though. By the way, you'll want to watch yourselves around the mechanical soldiers roaming outside. They're malfunctioning and may attack unprovoked. Thank you. My sister is something of an introvert, so I take it on myself to watch over her. Fair. By the same token, though, she's extremely cautious and observant. That makes her great at reconnaissance. 12 help her if she's managed. 12 help her if she's mentioned anything embarrassing. He means his mom. Oh no. At long last, we're entering the tower. Not that I'm excited or anything. Not unduly. Are you trying to compare it to the Crystal Tower? Do you want to compare it to its technology? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I get it. Just I get it. I get it. I can't blame a scholar for wanting to compare technologies between the Allegans, which he studied his whole life, and the Alexandrians. I can't blame him at all on that. As long as he keeps it reined in. I should be able to talk to her from here. Alrighty. Why are people messaging me? Oh, look, money. Okay. Solution 9. Yay. Booklamont is eager to head to Everkeep. I'm eager to finish this expansion. Shall we? Right, Katusha is waiting. Let's head to the tower. Katya. It's Katya, not Katusha. Oh my gods. I didn't even realize I mixed up the names. Okay. Katya. Okay. Nothing here changed. Okay. Oh, it's okay. I actually slid my keyboard into my teacup, and I thought it spilled. I was worried for a second. I guess I have to do Blue Quest. Suddenly I want the expansion to just end, and I don't care. I'm just uncomfy, you know? I mean, I have a feeling that, yeah, we're gonna be Zeraldra. He's probably gonna be, like, a trial boss or some shit. Probably gonna help out the Alexandrians, and we're probably gonna try and help them where we can. If and where we can. Because that's what we do. It's warrior light business, yada yada, yada yada. I wouldn't be surprised if we found out a few more horrible things, yada yada, yada yada. I don't know. This nation just makes me really uncomfortable. I don't... Yeah. Anyway. I like Kashian friends, though. Oblivion's pretty cool. Yep. Anyway, let's do some blue quests. Feels weird putting it in the other outfit, but I guess I don't have to for blue quests. Hello, Dorian. I noticed you around. I'll do the blue quests as Picto, because I'm about to hit cap anyway on Bard, so I guess it doesn't matter, but I might as well do this on another class. Anyway, stressed testing. Dorian's uncertainty is palpable. Pardon me, adventurer, but might I trouble you to lend me your aid? I found myself in a rather troublesome predicament. Oh, fuck me. I can't talk anymore, apparently. But might I trouble you to lend me your aid? I found myself in a rather troublesome predicament. I don't think he has this kind of voice. Why is your outfit like that? There's like mixed vibes here. I don't like it. Anyway. Earlier today, we were sent a soldier and asked to test out its improved combat functionality. Great. I asked a hunter to take it out on patrol, but not long afterwards, I lost contact with them completely. I know the signal is weak out there, but I can't help but worry something might have gone terribly wrong. From the look of you, you can handle your fair share of danger, yes? Could you go out to the Thunder Yards and see if you can find them for me? Oh. My guess immediately was, oh, the robot malfunctioned, and then they said Thunder Yards, and it's like, oh, yeah, it malfunctioned like all the others that go there. That was real smart of y'all. Last I heard, the hunter was headed to the Thunder Yards. I pray you can find them. Yeah, here we go. I'll go run the quest real quick. I'm probably just gonna have to bash it over the head, come back, and I don't think this is the continuation. I think the other one will be. I mean, I don't know for sure. They have been looping some of them in really weirdly, and even making it so they don't make sense to be looped together until it's like, oh, by the way, last quest. Or just rather throws in a random quest and is like, hey, we're tying this in, and I'm like, okay. Cool. So, well, if I guess it wrong, I don't care. There we are. Ill-fated hunter. Oh, look, what happens? Wild. Oh, I forgot to do my oops wrong button. I forgot to do my motifs. My bad. And done. Now aiding. You saved my life. For a moment there, I thought I'd have to use my regulator. I bet you did. Now I somehow doubt an adventurer like you just so happened to be passing through. That researcher sent you to find me, didn't he? Mm-hmm. I'd better head back to explain what happened. You may as well come and join me. I'm sure I want to know you're safe. Maybe. Maybe. The other person's not here. Okay then.
The hunter told me everything. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for taking such swift action. These soldiers require energy gathered from lightning, and yet lightning also proves to be their weakness.
It's the Omega theory! Get it? Ha 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 ha. Literally, these robots are just a combination between the freedom fighters, their race, that's only in Ultima Thule. I don't need to say more of that. And the Omicrons. Put together. Same weaknesses. It's literally what it is. It's like an alternate reality where those two races combined instead of, you know, being separate groups. That's it. Yet lightning also proves to be their weakness. Apparently it took a nasty jolt in the Thunder Yards and went berserk. Honestly, why are they tinkering with offensive output when they could be correcting this glaring flaw in the design? Rest assured, the engineer in charge will hear all about this in my report. You tell him, Karen. Dorian. Sorry for the trouble. I hope the small token will suffice as compensation. It's weird using this class for a quest. I've not done it yet, really. Especially not in this outfit. Even if it's for research purposes, I simply cannot stand being out here. With all the lightning and whatnot. Only a fool would choose to live in a place like this. Ah, I see, you're an Alexandrian. I kind of wish there were a way to just kind of look at them and be like, oh, you're Alexandrian. But it's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't know. There's been enough years that, you know, they've mixed together already. But it would be interesting. I guess you can just see their names and be like, yeah, that sounds more Toton. Or whatever. More Torali than Alexandrian. But yeah, that works too. But I don't know. It's not a bad thing that we all look alike all the time. That's fine. That's good even. It's just... Hey, I don't know how to voice them if I don't know where they're from, you know? But that's a voice actor problem. Auntie knows best. Juice. Juice! Annie Thickern, okay. Nekente is fretting over her young charge, as she is wont to do. Oh, Shallow, what am I going to do with you? I keep telling you to take a hunter with you when you leave town. Well, if it isn't Her Majesty's guest, did you enjoy your tour of Yupe's halo? I was told you even helped set the water distribution system to rights. Uh-huh. You know, I could really use someone with your talents right about now. The woman in charge of that very farm just left for the wilderness without a bodyguard. It seems to me she's investigating something, but that's no reason to put herself in danger. Last I heard, she was seen walking up the hill to the east of the farm. Could you go and make sure she's all right? Yep. Oh, what a relief. You're looking for a young Shatona by the name of... Shalachi. Now, off you go, and thank you, dear. Shalachi?
Oh, gotta stop it in my cup.
Shalachi was last seen walking up the hill to the east of the farm. I don't care what the problem is. It's no excuse to be throwing caution to the wind. Yeah. There's this weird concept of training people to know how to fight, or, you know, raising your agility so that you can't get got so easily. But, you know, whatever. Just rewind time and restore life or whatever. I really don't like this place. And we still have one whole zone we have to unlock. And me. Anyway. I just gotta get through it nice and quick. I asked my friend how many quests are in this zone. Or rather, at this level for 97 and at the level for 98. And they said 9 quests for 97 and 8 quests for 98. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I just need to do 2 more level 97 quests and we're done with that. And then I have to do 898 quests. I get the feeling this is pretty much the rest of the expansion, so I just need to hurry through. Oh wait, I'm about to do it again. See, I can paint properly when I'm not recoiling from mental damage. There we go. Hello, Solachi. Oh, gods be good. That was the last of my soul set. Can I please stop hitting my cup? Holy shit, that's like the 3rd time. In like, maybe 10 minutes. Gods, okay. We good? We're good. Drive myself insane, man. Oh, gods be good. That was the last of my soul cells. I could have really died there. Thanks for the help, by the way. So, what brings you out here to the middle of nowhere? Auntie Nakente sent you after me. That makes 2 people who just saved my life, then. Would you mind coming with me to see her? I want her to know I'm safe and grateful besides. Very polite. I like her. She seems sweet. This is about to go into a quest chain, isn't it? You know, Square, I'd be super happy if you just made it so this is the end of it. And every blue quest after this didn't have a continuation. Smile. It's so weird, but I'd really, really like that right now. Which again is weird considering I'm a lore nut and I absolutely love devouring new bits of lore, and I want nothing to do with this place. But no, I have to go into their city. Directly. I'm not happy to be here right now. Whatever. Just gotta finish it. Just gotta finish it. But okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you tell her. Oh no, not the silly music. Oh, welcome back, dear. I can't thank you enough for rescuing this poor, reckless fool of a girl. You're not a child anymore, Shiloh. Oh, okay. It's your age. Now, what do you say to the kind stranger who saved your life? She's very cute. Honestly. I know I've already told you once before, but thank you, truly. I'm Shalochi, and I'm in charge of U-Base Halo. To tell the truth, I'm still learning how everything works. I used to be an electrope engineer, but for some reason the government reassigned me. That's weird. Huh? And I'm Nakente, the farm's coin keeper. Or resident nag, depending on who you ask. Might we get your name, hero? Don't call me... Okay. It's happening again. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Sure. That's a name you'd best not forget, Shallow. You'd be dead if it were not for her. You would be dead were it not for her. Now, why in the world would you leave the safety of the outskirts all by yourself? You've been acting so strangely of late. It's clear you're hiding something, so what is it? Oh, there really is no getting anything past you, is there? Fine, I'll explain, but you have to promise to keep it a secret for now, all right?
Oh boy.
The truth is, I noticed that the farm's harvests have been shrinking, year over year, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. I have an idea. You know that cloud where they store all the information of all the dead people? Well, if your population isn't going up and it's only going down, you don't need more harvest. In fact, you can decrease the amount of the harvest. Especially if the overall population might be dying. I mean, the twins told us about their father who just went missing. Weird. Which means Seralja's been killing them off here and there. And that's probably part of why Sphene wants us to get rid of him. Yay! I hate her hair. The staff are all doing great work, and as a former engineer, I can say for certain that the equipment is all in proper working order. I even checked the pylons and the readout was totally normal. But I know there's a problem, and the longer we wait, the worse it will get. In a few years, the crops may stop growing entirely. Something has to be done. That's okay, because hopefully for them, or at least Seralja, all the Turali will be dead anyway, and no one cares anymore about them and their harvesting styles. Whee! Fucking Seralja. I hate her hair. Something has to be done. Well, it sounds serious, and I appreciate that you're taking the initiative to solve it. But I worry about you, Shallow. I can't have you putting your life in danger.
Oh boy, here we go.
Would you be willing to help her look into the matter?
Saw that coming a mile away.
As an outsider? Your idea of normal is sure to be different from ours. I reckon a fresh set of eyes will be able to spot something we can't.
That's fair.
Then I don't have a regulator manipulating my memories every 2 minutes. Whee! She's right. I could certainly use an unbiased perspective. Would you please help me? Right then, with that settled, I think what you ladies need now is a good meal. Have a seat and your Auntie Nakente will fix you some fresh veggies.
God, that sounds good right now, though. Thanks for the juice, Auntie.
Enjoyed the meal. It's traditional Tonawantan cooking. If you can help Shallow figure out what's ailing the farm, rest assured there's more where that came from.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yuppie's dirt.
Shalochi is ready to dig into the mystery. I see what you did there.
All right, time to get settled. Time to get started. Well, I suppose I've already started, but you know what I mean. First things first, we should have you take a look at the fields and see if you can spot anything that strikes you as unusual.
That's fair.
You go ahead and make ready, Shallow. Shallow, as Coinkeeper, it would be remiss to overlook the matter of her payment before she leaves. I'll send her along shortly.
AKA, you have something to tell me in private, but want to send her ahead.
Okay then. Meet me by the bridge just outside of town when you're ready.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
What's up?
Forgive me, but I wasn't entirely honest just now. No shit. You will, of course, be paid for your services, but there's something else I wanted to discuss. Her lack of soul cells, perhaps? I have a personal favor to ask of you. It concerns Shallow. She was born after the land's fusion, you see, which means she's about probably 20 years old. And her parents, well, none of us can remember them. The townsfolk have all done their best to look after her, but I suspect she may struggle with things she doesn't feel she can talk to us about. Ah, we're going the orphan route. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. A reassignment for the by the government, for instance. For an outsider like you, however, I suspect she may be willing to open up. Perhaps you could find a quiet moment during your investigation, to talk to her. Oh look, I sold stuff. Yeah, I'll try. Thank you. Your help is much appreciated. On both counts, of course. Now run along and don't forget you're to meet up with her at the Southern Bridge. Meet up with her at the Southern Bridge. Yeah. She said she'd meet you at the Southern Bridge. I hope you can help her. Yep, I'll do my best. Whoosh. Woo. You meeting at it or under it? Oh, wait. Before it, okay. May literally goes to the bridge. Her. Hovering by it. Oh, my bad. Wait, when did I get a third charge? Do I get a third charge of this too? You're kidding me. Medine portrait to life. What is that? Oh, damage. Okay. Not what I'm looking for though. I'm looking for traits. Grant starstruck upon executing starting moves. Addle up. Okay then. I already have this one. Okay, so I don't get an extra hammer. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's fair. Honestly, it'd be weird if I did. It's already too OP. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. There you are. Auntie really talked your ear off, didn't she? Well, I'll spare you my idle chit-chat. You walked these fields with Her Majesty, right? What was your first impression? That this money notification needs off my damn screen. Sorry, what was my first impression? Be honest and don't hold back. Any little critique might help. First impression, it's so dreary. The location seems less than ideal. How does anyone run a farm in this weather? That's fair. They are all pretty correct. The location seems less than ideal. Well, we'll go with that one. Oh, I didn't realize that was an issue. But now that I think on it, this place used to get a lot more sunlight in the past. That's why it's called Yasulani after all. Where the clouds dry in the Shatona Ton. Oh, ain't that ironic. It's only thanks to electro technology that the farm has survived this long. Specifically those pillars at the center of each field. The ones that are constantly raining on them 24/7. You know they can get too much water, right? They're a true godsend, converting lightning energy into not just water, but also fire to stave off the cold and earth to replenish the soil. They were the first thing I thought to check, but they're perfectly functional. Still, you have a point. This isn't exactly prime farmland. Maybe there's an underlying problem with the soil that can't be mitigated with our tech. True. In that case, I say we roll up our sleeves and examine the fields more closely. I'll take the east side, so the west side is all yours. Sound good? Oh great, I'm having my very own west side story. Arr. Great, if you spot anything out of the ordinary, just give it a shout. Or just give a shout. Likewise, if I find anything, you'll be sure to hear me. Now, let's get to it. Uh-huh. Yep. Let's get down to business to protect the plants. Can we save this harvest? Or are they doomed to die? They're the saddest plants I've ever seen. And we haven't got a clue. Somehow we'll save your lives. Yes, it's true. I don't know, I've got nothing else. I hit my limit on that one. Alright. Oh, the corn looks healthy. So do the popotos. So perhaps it's not the soil. I'm assuming you checked the corn and the popotos before coming over by the squash, it looks like? Possibly? Or at least these are gourds. That are in fact not popotos or corn. Anyway. Why are all of them like this? The leaves look fucked up. There must be some kind of pest eating away at them. I'm just saying. The soil is well drained with just the right amount of moisture, an effect of the electropillar, perhaps. In any case, nothing appears to be wrong. There appears to be a pest. Otherwise, the plants wouldn't look like they're rotten. They're rotting, sorry. Oh hey, a different plant. Corn? Possibly. Warm soil. The soil is faintly warm to the touch. Evidently, this electropillar is doing its job. If you listen carefully, you can make out a muffled crackling sound from underground. Salachi will want to hear about this. Shalochi? Salachi? Shalochi? Shalochi? Yeah. Shalochi. Okay. The leaves are also dying over here. It's definitely a pest. Possibly. Well, with normal logic, it would be. Quite perhapsably. Or a disease that's affecting the plants. Of course. Crumbly soil. The soil is nice and crumbly, owing not just to the electropillar, but the dedicated maintenance of the farmlands here. There are no glaring issues that you can spot. Now that you've investigated all the fields to the west, you should apprise Salauchi of the strange crackling sound you heard earlier. Okay. Why are you doing it this way? Fine. This is the field where you heard the funny sound? Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be. There it is. It sounds to me as though it's coming from deep underground. I'm impressed you caught it with those little ears of yours. I'm a cat. Whatever. So, should we start digging? I guess we're gonna do it that way then? Okay. No, yeah, what could go wrong? Had me half expecting us to fall into a tunnel with bugs. Giant bugs. You know, this soil feels a little too warm. What is that smell? Mushrooms? It's a mob, isn't it? What in the alarms? Huh? There's a box. Ah, I found something. It's a box. And some sort of measurement device? That's enough crackling, you. Now, let's see what's inside the box. Papers, someone's report, it looks like. What's written here? Huh? To Shalochi from Yupe. Concerns about toxic X-ray infestation. So it is an infestation. Okay, cool. It's like I minorly know gardening. Slash farming. Anyway. Yupe? The Yupe? Or Yupi? Is that your mom? Are we actually, or your dad? And we're just... Okay, anyway. I wonder if this is your parents. How does the farm's founder know my name? And why would they pen me a letter? I write to you regarding my concerns for the future of this farm, as well as their potential solutions. This farm survives by the mercy of its technological support, but if the same crops are planted again and again over a sustained period of time, there is a chance the yields will weaken. Oh wait, you guys haven't been rotating the fields? Or the crops? That's a needed and completely necessary thing for a farm. Who taught you how to do this shit? Okay, anyway. I don't believe it. That's precisely the problem we're having. This is a brilliant discovery. I need to sit down and read everything that's written here. Will you go and tell Auntie Nakente about this? Oh, lordy. So this was just a way for her to learn about her parents in the end. It looks like. I mean, yes, the food harvest will go up, but for some reason, you know, with them keeping old farming techniques, I figured they, you know, do proper farming techniques, but I guess not. One of those hitches when you remove people's memories is that sometimes people impart to you something incredibly brilliant and something that the kind of knowledge that will change your life. But the second you lose all their memories from them, including all the advice they've given you over the years, you're an idiot now all of a sudden. Or you've gone from being a good citizen to being absolutely awful because, you know, everything that was said to you to change your life around for the better, maybe you've forgotten and you're suddenly like, why do I bother? And then you become an asshole again. I hate this place. Anyway. Ah, welcome back. That gleam in your eye tells me there's been progress. Where's Shallow? Explain the situation. A letter with her name on it, buried in a box in the fields. Her eyes must be glued to the pages even now. I wish I could offer you more details about Yuppie, but those memories must have been taken to the cloud, which means they're dead. I'm sure it must seem very strange to you that we forget the dead. Even we struggled to come to terms with it at first. You should go back to struggling. Anyway. But we all came to the same conclusion. For the Turali citizens to make a life for ourselves out here, we would have to wear the regulators. All of us. Even baby Shallow. Yeah, bad choice. At any rate, what matters is that you've managed to find a lead. Carry on with the investigation, dear, and do let me know how it goes. What's she left behind? So it's your mama? Nakente has an idea of where Shalochi, Shalochi might have gone. Blech. Shallow said she wanted to sit down and read, did she? In that case, I suspect she's at the control tower right now. It's the facility that houses the town's electrope equipment. She's been haunting the place ever since she was a child. Anytime she needs to read something without directions... Anytime she needs to read something without distractions, like as not, you'll find her there. As for why she's so taken with the tower, I couldn't tell you. Anyway, I'll mark it on your map. Go and check on her, won't you? I will. What is it about the control tower that fascinates her so? In any case, I've marked it on your map if you'd like to go and see how she's doing. Yeah, I'd like to hurry up and finish this section. And beat the next section. And get out of Dawntrail. Oh, it's up there. Shit. I was expecting it to be just outside the town, not in the town, but you know, it makes sense that it's in the town. Can you even go in this? Doesn't look it. Oh, perfect timing actually. I just finished reading over the report. Turns out Yuppie was a Shatona woman, and apparently she's also, your mom. Yeah, I figured that one out pretty quick. Well, we'll get to that later. More importantly, this report details the major problems she foresaw impacting the farm decades down the line. Which is to say, right about now. A little less accent. It says here she buried this microbial colony counter with her findings so that the moment this particular problem started to manifest in the fields, the alarm would sound and draw someone's attention. Now, I wanted to ask, have you ever been to Yasulani Station? Yes'm. The report has suggested a solution for our problem, but it requires a special device she apparently left all the way over at the station. Better for it to not be found. Before you say anything, don't worry. I won't be running headfirst into danger on my own again. That's assuming, of course, you would accompany me there? Leave it to me. Thanks. Make whatever preparations you need to, then meet me at the Halo. I'll be waiting. Oh, the little toodaloo, a little finger wave thing. Nice. And that was probably more about I'll be waiting than and I'll be waiting. Okay, I'm just gonna teleport there. Oh, no, I'm not gonna teleport there because apparently it's a walking mission. Fuck. Okay. Never mind then, I'll drive over. You out. Much for keeping this quick. Ouch. Huh? What is... Oh, I see. Okay, I'm good. All set? Excellent. So, about the problem with the farm. According to the report, the cause of the declining harvest is an infestation of exo-rays, a type of toxic slime mold. Slime mold, okay. With the electro pillars fertilizing the soil, everything in the ground stands to benefit, good or bad. That's why the farmhands weed the fields so aggressively. But by hiding out of sight under the topsoil, the exo-rays have had free reign to draw vital nutrients away from the crops. Away from the crops. Yeah, good job, me. Thank you, brain. Very cool. The more they multiply, the smaller our yields. In short, if we're to save the crops, we need to exterminate the exo-rays. And to do that, we'll need the device that's stored at the station. Are you with me? Uh-huh. But why don't... But what I don't understand is, why Yuppie would store the report and the device at two separate locations? Wouldn't it have been easier to put them both in the box? Oh well, no point in wondering, no point in wondering, I suppose. Shall we be off then? Uh-huh. Oh god, she's accompanying me too. Okay. In addition to all the detailed information about the X-ray threat, Yuppie also wrote about how life here changed after the land fused. Some of it I'd heard from the townsfolk, but her writings weren't without their revelations. Some more shocking than others. I haven't quite wrapped my head around it all just yet. That's why I want to make the trip out there. What? That's why I wanted to make the trip out here, to give myself time to let it all sink in. At any rate, I'm glad to have you with me. Uh-huh. Alright, come along. I don't know. Randomly came to mind. Discuss Teshpiani village. Here we are at Teshpiani. Oh my god. Where the stones howl. Yuppie's report claims that both she and Auntie Nikente used to live here. The land changed so drastically that the entire village was all but flung into danger. So that's when Queen Sphene turned up. After some discussion, it was decided that the villagers would take refuge in Everkeep. While most were content to stay there, some grew to miss the feel of nature beneath their feet, so they decided to resettle in the outskirts. Fair? Auntie and the others could be living the high life in Solution 9 right now if they wanted, but instead they remained loyal to the land. That dusty old town means the world to me. I originally took on the role of engineer so I could help make life easier for everyone. If I'm going to be responsible for the farm, then it's up to me to solve its problems, whatever they may be. The station's coming up now, just over the hill to the southeast. I'm not in any hurry to cross the finish line, though. Slow and steady wins the race just as well. True. Here we have the next section. Discuss the decrepit buildings. Seems a downright waste to me. With a little elbow grease, these houses could be as good as new. But I suppose it's too far from the safety of Everkeep. You know, that reminds me. Apparently the Tonawauta and the Shintona used to be sworn enemies. Can you believe it? But then some king, Galoo something or other, mended the rift between the two peoples, and they came to share the land peaceably. This all happened before Auntie was born, so who knows how many decades ago that was. What? 80, 90, 100, 110 years ago? For you? I think? Oy. Next. That way, I think. Yes, I remember how to go. Okay. Discuss Everkeep. Oh, we've come quite a ways now. Look at the view of Everkeep. When I was little, I attended school there with the other kids from the outskirts. That's where I learned all I needed to work as an electrope engineer. Yuppie wrote in her report that she once took those same classes. She said the mysterious machines were a new frontier she couldn't help but want to explore. Then she used the knowledge she gained from her formal education to build up Yuppie's halo. Curious as she was about technology, it seems nature was a true passion. When I think about all the love and care that went into the halo, I'm not sure I have any business taking care of it. Or taking charge of it, sorry. Ahem! We're nearly there now. Let's hurry and secure Yuppie's device. I don't know why I went back to having an accent when I was trying not to have an accent for her, but whatever, okay. Drop me. Discuss the railway. Truly a sight to behold, isn't it? I hope someday I get to see one of those huge train things running on it, like in the old days. Fucking irony. I've always had my suspicions, but now that I'm seeing it in person, I think I've actually been here before. Back when I was younger. All my life, I thought it was just a silly dream I had. I remember walking along the tracks hand in hand with some grown-up while they talked to me about the station and the lands beyond. Now, I think I might know who it was. Yeah, something tells me it was Mama. Here we are at Yasalani Station. Quite the trek, huh? Before the land fused, people flocked here in droves, but these days, well, no need to state the obvious, I suppose. Now, to retrieve Yuppie's device, I think she said it was in this building here. Okay. Storage cupboard, bottom shelf, at the very back. Aha! Here we are. Apparently the special transformer has already been attuned to the farm's pillars. It should force the X-rays out into the open, in which case you'll need me to kill them. Do you remember what I told you before? About how the pillars convert the power of lightning into nutrients to help the soil? And the X-rays in turn steal those nutrients for themselves? This device will halt the conversion, funneling a massive energy current straight into the ground. In one fell swoop, the beasts will be deprived of their food source and given a nasty shock besides. To escape the shocks, they'll have no choice but to form fruiting bodies. Sorry, what did you just say to me? I'm sorry, that... I didn't say that, right? Right?
To escape the shocks, they'll have no choice but to form fruiting bodies. Are we talking about lightning elementals then? Okay.
To escape the shocks, they'll have no choice but to form fruiting bodies and burrow to the surface. That's when we strike. Or at least that was Yuppie's plan anyway. Isn't she incredible? She realized our soil was at risk of attracting fungi. Oh, mushrooms. Okay. I thought we left the mushroom theory, but no, it's still mushrooms. Okay. So she planned out a detailed countermeasure decades in advance. I can scarcely believe someone as middling as me could have a mother so brilliant. You finally said it. Wait, Yuppie's your mother? How long have you known? I was told you couldn't remember your parents. How long have you known? Sure. I found some sort of official document together with the rest of the report. It states that upon Yuppie's death, her daughter was to be given full control of the farm once she reached adulthood. And that's why the government repositioned you. Okay. I had a feeling. Now I've come of age, and I've been put in charge of the farm. What else am I to think but that she must be my mother? Yeah, yeah. Good song choice. It feels like something from a storybook. A tale of a humble villager who was, in truth, a descendant of a great hero. Aw, cute. Yuppie's no work of fiction. She was real, and she walked these lands just as I do now. When I was first reassigned to Yuppie's Halo, I thought there must have been some mistake. Why me when there were surely countless others more capable? I still haven't found my answer yet, but if one thing's for certain, it's this. I won't let her legacy wither and die on my watch. That's good. At least now we've got a tentative solution for the farm's X-ray infestation. Let's head back to the outskirts and set about putting Yuppie's plan into motion. Yep, let's... What time is it? Okay. You know something? I think I've come to understand why she hid the device all the way out here. I think maybe... Now that I'm a woman grown, she wanted me to see what's become of the life we once had. It's just a theory, mind. Yep, let's head on back. Is it gonna teleport me? I had a feeling. Shiloh tells me the investigation has made great progress, owing in no small part to you. Owing more to Mom, but after that long walk, I'm sure you must be as tired as I am. We'll enact our extermination plan soon enough, but for now, let's both take a moment to rest. Oh, and thanks for walking with me. I'll see you when you get back. Uh-huh. Oh, I have to pick food of some sort. I already have shortcakes in my inventory, so I'll go with that. Why is there only one of this one? Because it's 680. So? Why is there only one? My question doesn't change. Finish with what she left behind. No small food to you. So... all that she carried. Ooh, music, yes. Shalochi is eager to mitigate the mushroom menace. Very good. Perfect timing. I think I just finished explaining everything to Auntie here. You know, I always wondered why the government would reassign you to Yubi's Halo. I never imagined you were the founder's daughter. Honestly, I think they would have been better served choosing someone who was there from the beginning. Someone like you, Auntie. I don't even remember my mother. And yet it's because of her that I was promoted to head of the Halo. I may not be qualified to solve all of the farm's problems, but I can at least solve this one. That's fair. It's about time we evicted those unwanted tenants. Once you're ready to get your hands dirty, meet me at the control center. Or sorry, the control tower. There's one last thing I think we'll need. Okay. Oh, for heaven's sake. Here I thought she was worried over something serious. If anything, we were relieved that a local was chosen for the role. Sure, she may be inexperienced, but we all know she's got a good head on her shoulders. She'll grow into it in time. Okay. I understand this whole ordeal has been a lot of trouble, but I want you to know how much I appreciate all your help. Now, I hope you'll forgive a little worrying on my part, but you do realize fructified X-rays are essentially mushroom monsters, yes? They're more troublesome than they look, so please be careful. Thanks. I know Shallow cares about this town and the people in it. To me, that's all that matters. You know, now that I think about it, they should have changed the music for the quests to something that fits the zone a little better. Possibly, but... I mean, I like how soft the sounds are for the quest complete and quest accepted, but... maybe they should have made it more suited. I know they don't do that, they do it by expansion, but... well, missed opportunity, I suppose. Oh, I'm gonna need tea before long. And that's fine, because I think I'm gonna finish up this recording, once I've finished this blue quest. Let me double check something. Okay, yeah. I'll be about 2.5 hours. It's a decent size. Okay. There you are. Are you ready? As soon as I integrate this transformer into the control tower circuitry, those electro pillars are gonna send lightning straight to the ground. You probably should have moved people out of the way. Okay. No, we're just gonna do this. Your job will be to survey the eastern and western fields and stamp out any fungal fiends that sprout up. Okay. Take this communicator and await my signal. Our plan begins as soon as you get into position at the farm. And warn the people, right? No, okay. Sure. Sure. Oops. What could possibly go wrong? Testing, testing. Can you hear me? The transformer is connected and on standby. As soon as I activate it, the X-rays are going to come crawling up at full speed. There's no telling how many we ought to expect, so be on your guard. Yep. Ah, yes. You things. Alrighty. How'd it go out there? Are you hurt? You were there anyway. Ah, 3. Wow, you're incredible. You don't even sound out of breath. I didn't really do much. Well, if you're ready for Act 2, I'll reroute the transformer to the fields on the other side. Once you're all done, meet me near the bridge. Okay. So anyway. Sorry, my brain zoned out for a second there. Goodness me, that was quite impressive for someone without a regulator. Oh, God. Regulator this, regulator that, regulator this, regulator that. Can we get the f out of this zone? I really owe you one. With any luck, the X-ray should be well and truly exterminated. There's now the matter of changing the soil, of course, and taking measures to prevent future infestations, but thanks to you, the Halo's on the road to recovery. Shallow, dear, do you still have misgivings about your reassignment? None of us are upset by the idea of you taking charge of the Halo. The only thing that matters is how you feel about taking up the position. If this isn't the life you want, it's not too late to change your mind, you know. Thanks, Auntie, but I think I'll be just fine. It's always been my dream to give back to the community that raised me. The way I see it, I've just been given a more direct opportunity to do so. That's fair. I only needed a little time to come to terms with it, that's all. While I was walking to Yasulani Station with her, I remember that I used to make the same trip with someone else. Yuppie, probably. I think she used to tell me stories of her homeland. She built this farm so that our people could survive in the outskirts, but I don't think that was ever her dream. Deep down, I think what she wanted more than anything else was to rebuild Teshpiani and the station. Fair. That's a dream I'd like to see realized. And it can't be done if I'm content to stay here in the outskirts. I don't know for sure what my next steps will be, but I have a lot of ideas. Oh dear. Should the coin keeper be concerned, I wonder? Yes. Especially if she's out of soul cells. And doesn't know how to fight. And is too stubborn to get a bodyguard. Anyway. Now then, if it weren't for you, we may never have gotten to the bottom of this mystery. At the risk of repeating myself, thank you for helping. And for caring. You've helped us more than you'll ever know. And I actually really enjoyed our little trip to the station. Next time I have business out there, you'd better clear your schedule. Har har har. Sure. All that she carried. Wait. Well, I'm glad it's not just because, you know, they've been killing the populace. I mean, they've also been doing that, Zeralja. But, I mean, it was mostly just, you know, they're not using traditional farming methods as much as they should be. And there was an infestation, so, I mean, it was farming reasons, not let's get rid of our people reasons, so good enough, I guess. Wasn't this where I met them? Yeah, they're just not here anymore. That's a little bit of a shame, but oh well. It's been around 2 hours and 40 minutes, so somewhere around there. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Actually, you know what? I can end it with a different look than usual. Why not? Apparently I'm too close to the crystal. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me for another section. I'm still really antsy to get the fuck out of this zone. Oh my god! I really truly hate it here. But I'm gonna keep going. Whoa! So exciting. Let me see how many quests we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 9. Okay, well, we'll finish the 97 quests next time and start the level 98 ones. I think I'm gonna take a quick break between recordings before I do that, but you know, it's fine. For you, it'll be when it'll be. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, comment. Be sure to check out the card. You can find me on Twitch. I stream Monday through Friday, generally. Yeah. Okay, my schedules are posted on the YouTube community page, Twitch, and my Discord. All that good fun stuff. Yeah. I hope everyone has a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in the world. Please be sure to hydrate, to eat, stretch, take vitamins and/or medicine, get some sleep if you need to. I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Yeah, feel free, or please share my link around. That helps the channel too. Alright, I will catch you next time. Batty bye! Wait, hold on. Why didn't I? Okay, there we go. Much better, much cleaner. Batty bye!